Morning, or should I say, Stravo. Since my planned trip to Ukraine obviously can't go ahead, I decided to come back to where my travels started 8 months ago, the city of Niš in southern Serbia. Now, Niš is famous for a few reasons, but there's two main ones. First, it was the birthplace of Constantine the Great, the Roman emperor who changed the state religion to Christianity. Second, the fortress, which is where I'm heading just now. But we're not there just to see the fortress, no. Inside the fortress, there's an old abandoned prison, which I'm about 90% sure is probably haunted, so, you know, naturally I decided to go and explore it on my own. Oh, the things I'll do to avoid work. All the signs of a perfectly healthy democracy. Pictures of the dear leader overlooking the main square. I will say one thing for Vukic, he's got all the self-confidence of a male model, while simultaneously being one of the ugliest people you'll ever clap eyes on. Oh, if only we could all be so confident. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, who are you to call anybody ugly with a beard like that? Well, let me tell you, as much as I love this city, hence the fact I came back to it, one thing it has a distinct lack of are barber shops. Tried to go into a few the other day and I was told you need an appointment for all of them. So tried to make an appointment and they are fully booked for about 4 days, and just decided I'll wait till I go to Belgrade. I think I'm not going to waste my time, but it's not all lost. The day has got off to a very good start. The weather's beautiful, there's a carnival-like atmosphere everywhere, and some nice girl just gave me a free can of beer. Must be a promotion. Now, the more I look at it, the more I'm starting to think it might be non-alcoholic beer, which is something I've never really understood the point of, really. You don't drink beer for the taste, do you? You drink it because it fucks you up after a while. But, well, it is a nice day, it is quite hot and I don't have any water, so smash 'em. I know I said I wasn't going to dwell too much on the fortress itself, and I won't, but it's a pretty big place and the prison's right up the very back, so that gives me a few minutes just to tell you some interesting stuff about the place, since we're here anyway. Now, the fortress that you see today, if you come here, which you should, was built in the 18th century by the Ottomans. Before that there was a medieval fortress on the same place, and before that the Romans built a fortress in the same area. Now, the good thing about the Ottomans taking over this part of the world was they didn't destroy things from the past, usually. In fact, especially if something was Roman, they would try and maintain it as much as possible. In the West, we think of it as the fall of Constantinople, you know, it's a negative. Islam has taken over, all of that nonsense. However, that's not the way the Ottomans saw it. They saw it as them rightfully inheriting what they thought was theirs. So they maintained as much of it as they possibly could. And that's why you can see parts of the old Roman structures as well as more modern Ottoman structures. There's a reason Mehmet the Conqueror referred to himself as Kaiser-i Rom, or the Caesar of Rome. For them, the Roman Empire didn't end that day when Constantinople fell. For them, it was just under new management. I think I prefer their version. Now, there's lots of examples of what I was talking about here, but this is probably the perfect one. You've got an old Roman street here, and incorporated into it, you've got a mosque. Something else I've just remembered as well They actually host the Niche Film Festival here. Not as famous as the ones you get in France, obviously, but there you go. Right, just before I go inside there, which I'm actually quite nervous about the more I look at it, something else that's actually quite interesting. They've got these replicas of siege weapons. Don't see the stuff like this very often, so it's worth talking about, I think. Here you've got your old, well, I don't know the exact name for it actually. You shoot a big massive bolt off that, you could kill a dragon, that kind of thing, you know. You've got your, what looks like a trebuchet with its counterweight there, and if all else fails, you send in the cannon fodder to smash the doors in with this bad boy. Does it move at me? Oh, aye. Oh, that's fully operational. You could. You definitely could. Well, at least I've made the effort. Right, okay. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Right, just before I go in, I'm going to drink this non-alcoholic beer because I am parched and I've already dropped it once, as you can see, and I don't fancy dropping it in there and giving myself even more of a fright. So, oh, this is going to go everywhere, isn't it? Oh, there we go, that's a disaster, that's not good. Oh, shite. What have I done? Tried this with one hand. Oh, this is not good. I've ballsed this up. Cheers. That is absolutely fucking howling. Oh my god. It's warm, and I know I'm going to get absolutely no dent off it whatsoever. What an absolutely pointless thing this is to engineer. Who even thought this through? I've got an idea. Let's sell beer that doesn't taste great at the best of times and take out the one thing that makes it good. Fuck. Do you know, I can't. I need to bin. I need to pull this away somewhere. There's no bin. Oh, there's a bin over there. Right, this is getting thrown. Tell you, if that's the last thing I ever drink before something horrible happens in here, I'm coming back and I'm going to haunt the people who made that. Oh, my faith in humanity continues to shrink. Jesus. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, there's a lizard in the wall. You see, now that's something else I'm worried about. I don't know whether I'm worried about ghosts, hostile people, or creepy crawlies. I don't know what terrifies me more. I really don't. Ooh, we'll be staying clear of that. This was a bad idea. Oh man, I'm sweating thinking about it. If something happens up there, that's far too big a height for me to jump down without breaking something, that's for sure. So if I can go upstairs and I get caught up there, I am absolutely snookered. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Oh, I can hear the beasties already. Ah, you can't go upstairs, that is literally the ceiling. Ah, okay, I can't go up there then, can I? This place is definitely haunted, which is not a surprise considering the stuff that happened in here. I'm a wee bit reluctant to go up there just because of how dodgy that roof looks. And I'm positive I just saw somebody. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! 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 Get the fuck! No! 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 Oh, that's high. Nope. 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 Oh fuck me! Right. Oh, Jesus! I am a. Well. I thought I could go upstairs in there, but as you saw, there was no floor, and I might just be imagining it. I don't know. Maybe because I've got the idea in my head that it's haunted. But considering what happened in there during World War I, the fortress was occupied by the Bulgarians, and they used it to imprison Serbian patriots. It's the sheer amount of abuses and stuff that would have happened in there. It's difficult to imagine it isn't haunted, but no, I was looking about there and at the corner of my eye, I'm about 99% sure I saw somebody's head pop round the corner from, was it from upstairs? I can't even think, I just saw a face. Oh, Jesus. Aye. If I was a fully paid up member of YouTube, if I was actually making money for this, I might take a gamble, but no, I'm doing this shit for fun apparently. So, oh, Jesus, that was horrible. I'm honestly positive I saw something there. I mean, I could just be imagining it. You know what it's like when you have an idea in your head that something's going to be haunted, you start seeing stuff, don't you? Whew. Right, well, there wasn't actually much to see or do in there, just some graffiti, a collapsed upstairs floor, a swastika or two, because, you know, in Eastern Europe you will find swastikas painted, unfortunately. Right, well, that's enough of that. Oh, well, I'm actually sweating like a fucking... Well, I won't finish the rest of that sentence, but aye, okay. I don't really have much else to say about that. That was quite a horrible experience. Yeah. Whether it was my imagination playing tricks on me or whether that place genuinely is a wee bit haunted, we'll probably never know. It could be both. It could be. Oh. Right, well, was a slight anticlimax. I was expecting it to be bigger. I don't know what I expected, I just expected to be able to walk around. But the roof was, as you saw, falling apart, and the camera was doing that thing it does in certain places where it refuses to focus, so not going to waste my time. There is one more interesting thing about this fortress though that I'm going to show you. I mentioned the weather, right? Well, the fortress is also where the weather station is. And I can quite honestly say, I think this is the first time I've ever seen a weather station. Right, well, that didn't quite go according to plan, and I'm slightly freaked out. It's weird, I know, I've mentioned it before, but obviously being an atheist, the idea of the paranormal and stuff like that, there's always a part of my brain that's like, bullshit, you know. Even though I have had a couple of experiences myself in the past, but that's a long story for a different time. I freaked out slightly, that's not good. So on my way up this road, have a breather. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. You must have heard what I said.